petty criminal lowlife has been removed from this video. Apologies for having to blur out.
Paddington Green, Borough Control Centre is located in the middle of a flower bed and consists of a wedge-shaped entrance block containing the stairway down to the bunker. The entrance doorway, previously on one side, had been bricked up and rendered over. There's a small opening in the opposite wall. 18 metres south-east is a ventilation shaft, also concealed in a flower bed, and this measures 1 metre by 1 metre and has 2 open vents. Control centres such as this were created in secrecy to report back to central government, the fire service, the police, the army and hospitals of any areas that were bombed out in London. A good working example of one of these bunkers is at Gravesend, which is available for visits for tours or individuals. Here we are in London. Right in the bloody thick of it again. We tried to get into this place earlier on and we couldn't get in there because of security all over the place. And then we found that there's this other place. So we're going to go and have a look at that now. But it's a control centre and it's in a park. So, we're going to go and check it out. And my bloody gimbal has died. My gimbal, I use my big camera, so I'm on this little camera. Would you just believe it? Could you absolutely believe it? It's like worked flawlessly for about a year and it's just decided to die tonight. So anyway, let's get the light off. Right, this is a very interesting place because we came up here, it's in the middle of a park, and if you can believe this, right, and don't forget now your vibro light is a pain in the butt, but yeah, okay, so yeah. Anyway, this door just is leaning off, so we're just gonna give it a whirl and have a look inside. This door is just like leaning off. Yeah, so there we are, looking down into the dark. Look, this is just the door. It's just like hanging off. It's amazing. So, spinners. Oh. So, this is an underground control centre for London. This area. The paint just peeled off. Spider webs. Spider webs. And spiders. I'm going to get my gloves on actually because I don't want to like go swiping them out of the way with my hands. I got my hoodie up. It's going to be pretty plop, I think, in terms of spider hell. So Dan, you may not like this. There's proper nests everywhere. Right, let's just clear away. Yeah, here we go. So in room number 1. Boy, it's quite good actually. It's dry. It's quite dry. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It's good. Wow. There's spiders everywhere though. Oh look, it's got old cooker, Old sink. I've even got a spider web growing on my camera now. Hot water tank. And little sort of... well, probably. So there we go. To get rid of the spider webs. So it says remove 2002, yeah. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? See, the council pretend like they don't know where any of these places are. And they're like, no, we've got nothing. And then, but they've got electrical engineers coming in here and checking the place out, you know. Even back in 2002. Jesus. Wow, it's got an engine down here. Sorry, folks. Look. Let me just blow my nose. Sorry, folks. Wow. Spider webs. I didn't think you'd have spider webs all the way down here, but clearly you have. So you've got all the way up there. So we've got dual... we saw this yesterday in the war rooms in Reading. They've got dual motors but bands on one side, so if it fails they can quickly switch it over to the other motor, switch the band over. Going. Right. But it's like dual redundancy, isn't it? But the fan is open there. Having two motors, yeah, 1, 2. So, for some reason my hay fever's gone crazy since I come in here. It's probably dust. But, yeah, all the air systems have been taken off here because, as you can see, there's nothing in the ceiling. There's no vents going through the walls, no anything. But we can hear the cars and stuff going upstairs. So these little holes would appear to go up to the surface somehow. But yeah, all the pipe work and everything's been taken off, so it's all gone. But yeah, look at the electrical equipment down here. Spiders. So you can't start it, but here's a air blower. It's very basic, isn't it? Just a bloody fan blade in there with all this gap. Somebody snapped the blade off. A manual voltage regulator. Raise and lower the volts. And that's seized completely. And that's on the generator there, look, that's the generator. And that's the engine. And it's on a massive metal block. I mean, how big is that? That's huge. It's absolutely massive. And then that is on a big concrete plinth. I mean, you know, just getting that down here, it's just a nightmare. Yeah, look, there's the volts and amperes on the walls. Amperes, volts and amperes. Phase volts, line volts. Phase volts and line volts. And this looks like gas. Is that gas? Gas pipe? Oh, right. Yeah, to keep them safe from fire and stuff, I suppose. Yeah, Lister. I don't know, actually. Bloody hell. Don't see him like that anymore. Air stuff on the floor. Some These would be the air things which come off the ceiling. Yeah, the exhaust's been bent all out of shape, isn't it? Yeah, up to the surface. Yeah, look, you can see the hole to the surface, look, up there. Yeah. Look at the flywheel there. God, just the weight of that alone is just crazy. So these are connected to this thing here. Is this actually connected to this? Oh, it is as well. So all these ports would have come out probably and gone onto the ceiling and gone through into the different rooms. But yeah, so they've all. God. So shut the phone up. Right. Okay, so we've got the electrical panel on the wall, which says heater switch there, heater switch on and off. We've got lots of different circuits there. So let's go have a quick look, a bit closer. Allen West & Co. Start, stop. Switches are still working. They're not seized, but they're not making good contact. Yeah. Sandelux, 30 amp. Diesel supply, company supply. Cooker supply. Yeah. There's warning that inside this box is asbestos. What's this then written in here? Oh, it's got some paperwork in here, look. Whoa. Paddington Civil Defence Centre heating fuse board. Yeah, Paddington Civil Defence Centre heating fuse board. Amazing. So that's just like paperwork from in there. But this is apparently asbestos in here, so you've got to be a bit careful. Yeah. Oh, it does say on the front, look, warning contains asbestos. So that's for the heating in here. Electric heating, which would have taken a lot of fuel to run. Electric heating, and again we've got another fuse board over here. It's probably these things are the asbestos. It's this stuff here is the asbestos. Bakelite type stuff. Anything written on this? Oh, hang on. It'd be easier if we just take it off the front. Oh, it's all just falling apart. It's literally just falling apart. Look at it. Oh, it's just falling apart. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. So here we are. So we're going to look around the room one last time. Can definitely see plant growth coming through that hole. It must be like a little vent cover or something up there. There's lots of plant growth up there. And yeah. You're saying like some sort of. Oh, there we are. You said that didn't work, like that control. Yeah. Just put it up and down. Cool. Yeah, probably get that engine working. Listers are very reliable engines, aren't they? Yeah, they just haven't got the skills these days, have they? So there's a hole into the other room, and as I was saying, we've got this room here, which we're going to have a quick look inside, which has just more of those vent vent things on the floor. An old cupboard. And some electrical wires just hanging down. And that's into the machine room in there. So yeah, it was wooden top toilets. I mean, I always thought it was a bad idea, like wooden toilets, because it's going to soak up the urine, isn't it? Like you have a wooden thing on a toilet. Ugh. The sinks have seen better days, but it's Trentware is the glass company used there. Trentware. Yeah. And then they've got somewhere to put your coats, coat racks. Whew. So right the way through to the end. So we've got the old kitchen equipment again. You've seen. So that's the way up to the surface we've already been through. So have a quick look. It's a spider fest. Spiders. So this is going to be the telecommunications room probably, because it's got these things here. Should have had the teletype things and the typewriters and whatnot, and they all had separated. They were all separated, the women, like from bit to bit. So yeah, so you got like separation from here to here to here, and if we turn around, we've got more thrown away vents that have come off the roof. Yeah, we've got more telephone positions and typewriter positions, but look, you've got here in the wall, you've got the little hole that you pass the information through. So this would be a control room, this would be a decision making room, and they pass their things through the holes in the wall there. So that's going to be the control room a bit further down. Yeah, so we're a bit we've come in here, so there's another room. There's another room over here, yeah. So this is this could have been like a radio control room. Look, they've got another hole in the wall. So this could have been radio control. There's some of these heaters they were talking about. Look, the electric heaters in here. Here is one electric heater. That is it. Yeah, you can see the spiral filaments in there. Look inside. You can see the spirals. The thing is just like a light switch to turn it on. Light switch, yeah, you'd think it'd be too many amps for a light switch, but maybe they were higher rated. Well, those are temperature thermometers, aren't they? This looks like somebody's concreted up the hole in the ceiling going to the surface. It's concreted. Yeah, these are thermometers, I think. Yeah, so they're going into that room that we just saw the generator in. So yeah, there was been a few heaters here. That one's disappeared. That one's still there. Possibly could have been a map on the wall, something up here. Map on the wall, perhaps. And there's a heater position on the wall over there. So that probably was more of a sit-down platform, sit-down station for working, maybe typewriters, communications in here. Oh yeah, strange lights. Yeah, early fluorescence. Early fluorescent fittings. There's three lights, and they're slightly offset. Like that one's set over there, this one's set in the middle of the room, and that one's set in the middle of the room, but one's set offset. Oh, that's actually evidence of the. This is the thing would have been up there. So this looks like what must have been up there, which is all crumbled away. That's not down on the floor now. We've got the heater up on the wall here. So, and somewhere to hang your coat up. So this is we've been into one room. Then we've got this. You can see the arrangement of how that stuff was made up from the other room. See, they had just like a little bit of wood with some of this on top of it. So that would have been over there as well. So they would have had this sort of arrangement in that room in the corner over there, down there. Yeah. So then we've got this other control room, which has two hatchways, not one. So this is an important room, so we have to clear the cobwebs to get in here. So, cobweb central. So we've got the holes in the wall. Holes in the wall, and then we've got the heater in here, and you can probably see the elements. There we are. You can actually see the elements now in this one. Can you see them? There's the heating elements inside the thing. So yeah, so they had the lights arranged, one in the centre, or maybe two in the centre, and lights around the edge of the room. 1, 2, 3, possibly another one over there. So this was going to be a map room, maybe another one 5 up there, look, because the light is in the ceiling. So maybe 5. So this was where they'd had lots of maps on the walls and things, probably more so than in the other rooms. So yeah, this would seem like a map room now. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that place down in Gravesend, they bothered to actually try and keep it going. You know, they had a volunteer society, and I mean, Gravesend was flooded apparently, and at least this one's not flooded. And this one's half ready to go. I mean, you could just pull out all the crap. So we've got some sort of back here going into the other room. Some sort of piece on the back of this workstation here. So there we go. Let's have a look in some other places then. This is just under the stairs by the looks of it. It's an under the stairs space. Yeah, it is indeed an under the stairs space. Nothing really in there. And then we've got the far end of the bunker. The bunker. So we've got more toilets now. So just get the old cobwebs out of the way. So we've got so it's Trentware toilets as well there. We've got a boiler in the corner, and a power switch for the boiler, and then looks like a shower. Not bad condition actually. Let's just get the cobwebs out of the way. There you go, look, that's your shower control. Bit seized up. Bit seized. And there's the old shower head up there. people actually ever had a shower in there. Stuff on the floor here, though. Why is there stuff on the floor? It's like not droppings, but it's like something's disintegrated, perhaps. Something's disintegrated down here. Spongy. Spongy, I don't know what this stuff is. So we're back in the main corridor. Now we've got one little hole. A hole's going into the communications control room. And so we've got some bodge up bodge job though, isn't it? Really? Maybe they don't care because they know it's going to be hidden behind boards. But yeah, this is just like a lockers and stuff in here. So bit of an angle on the upper corner of the room. It's angled. Releasing officer's signature. So I think it's either burnt or deteriorating, yeah. Whoa. That didn't like being moved. It's rusted through. An old rusted container. Cupboard. So yeah. But you see what I mean about the walls on the exterior wall has like a slant on it. It's like on the outer edge it's a slant. I wonder if that follows through into some of the other rooms. Let's have a look. So what's this? Do not remove, it says. Invicta and Analytical Services. So yeah, that curved wall goes all the way up there, comes around inside here. What about on the far walls in there then? Yeah, we've got it curved on the far walls in there as well. So up in the far corners, it seems to have like a curve all the way around the edges to the outer walls for some reason. So there's going to be one in that far corner then, I suppose. We've got to go right through to that other to see that. So we can see this one goes all the way. Yeah, that's got it. That's got it in the map room. So that's got this curve going all the way around the edges. That's interesting. So we didn't look up here. There's lots of spiders, but it's concreted over up there. So that would have probably been a vent or something. So yeah, it's going to be all the way to the other end as well. I wonder who made these ovens. Still works. Bomb-proof controls. grill off, on, and the heat. It's like a 5, 4, 3, 2. It's like 500, 400, 300, 200. Really? As hot as 500? That's pretty crazy. Bakelite oven. Unless it's Fahrenheit instead of centigrade, perhaps. Not sure which goes higher, actually. Yeah, back into the equipment room, and yeah, we've got that that slant on the walls again. So here we go. Hand or auto? Hand or auto? Regulator selector switch. No. Hand start. So we've managed to see a little piece of historic London control, wartime and possibly into the Cold War. It may have still seen a purpose. We'll have to find out. I'm not too familiar with this, so we'll have to see. But, So thanks for joining us, and we'll no doubt be showing you more of these places as we find them, if we can get into them, if they're as easy to access as this one. And after coming all the way to London for the police station, which is next door, which is apparently occupied, and then we get here and we find out we can't get in there. It's got 3 security guards and dogs on site, so we're like, oh no. And then when we looked on the map, it's like, oh look, 20 steps away from the police station is this control centre. So how funny is that? And this one was easy to get into. So thank you for watching, and as usual, don't like, don't subscribe, and don't do what we do, because we haven't got a clue. But here's some water tanks up here. Two types of tank right at the top of the stairs. So this would give header pressure. So there you go. Well, I don't know what to do now. I may just push this door too, I suppose, because we lifted it off, but it's not going to stay. But just push it back against itself, I suppose. It's the only thing you can do, isn't it? Live here. I think there's tramps and homeless people, I think is the term these days, isn't it? Le homeless. So see if this will go up. There you go, see? That's so easy it came down, but yeah. That's not gonna stay, I don't think. Unless we lift the bottom out a bit. Okay, well that's it now, folks. Good night. As we're outside now, and it's obviously we're not going to get disturbed, but this is the park. This is the park we came in on. Okay, and this is the bushes where that thing exists. So there would have just been some little holes. Oh, you could see a bit of it, look. You can actually see the stairway. The stairway just going up there through this. Let's have a quick look. see the stairway. But it's pretty well camouflaged, and it's described as just being in some flower beds. Yeah, flower beds. Westminster College there, and we've got the streets there, and yeah, so I think we've done pretty well there. Okay, so goodbye again.